So that is a beautiful clover field here in Hart County, Kentucky. I'm up checking out some habitat improvements that a client has made on his own here. I sold him his farm a couple of years ago, actually, and he just wanted me to come take a look at it. He's got a beautiful brassica field right next door. He's planted some chestnut trees. He's planted some apple trees, and I want to come check out his apple trees. And I got over here, and right away I saw they weren't caged, and I was a little concerned that this might happen. As you can see, it's early October. Bucks are starting to rub, and every one of these very expensive apple trees have been hammered. You have got to cage fruit trees when they're stuck out anytime, but especially when they're out here in the open. Deer love to browse on them. I bet if I look, I can see the lower limbs are bitten off, and they love to rub their antlers on them. If something's stuck out there in the open, they're out here feeding, they can't hardly resist it this time of year. So two things: cage your apple trees. If you haven't already, get out and do it right away. Any trees you plant, especially if they're in the open like this. And number two, think about, he just put these trees in the ground, bucks are rubbing on them. If you want to kind of keep your deer occupied while they're feeding in a big open field like this, plant you some cedar posts out there, scrape it up a little bit, and bucks will start rubbing on that. It's a great way to keep deer in your food plots during daylight hours. You just don't want them doing that to your expensive fruit trees. So that's all I got for you today.